and developing now, the investigation into yesterday's mass shooting on the Treasure Coast continues.
Yeah, we've learned one of the victims shot has died from her injuries. We have team coverage on this deadly attack in Fort Pierce. Our Jade Jarvis is speaking with community leaders about this latest round of violence.
Terry Parker is getting the latest on the victims, including the mother who died. Let's get straight to our co-anchor, though, Tiffany Kenny, who is in Fort Pierce, where the sheriff's office gave us an update today. Tiff?
Felicia and Shane, that shooting happened right here yesterday, right near that dumpster during an MLK Day event. It was an event that was meant to celebrate peace and love and community, and instead it turned so very violent. 8 people were shot, 4 others were injured during the following chaos, and we now know that it was a 30-year-old mother who has died. She was here and was shot right in front of her 6-year-old daughter.
What was a shooting investigation has turned into a murder investigation. As this investigation progresses, as I mentioned, we will be updating our community because we want our community to play a role in solving this horrendous event that occurred yesterday.
We now know that the other 7 victims shot are expected to survive. A viewer sent us this video showing people running from the gunfire, people hiding behind cars while others ran to safety. There were more than 1,000 people here when that shooting started. Investigators say there are no suspects right now, but they tell us that they believe the shooting was gang related between 2 rival gangs in the area, and investigators say that they do have some leads that they're following up on, but again, no suspect has been arrested at this time. We continue our team coverage now with our investigative reporter Terry Parker. Terry has been at the hospital where most of the victims are, and Terry, really there still are so many questions left unanswered tonight.
There really are, but the good news on one hand is that of the 8 gunshot victims who came here to Longwood Regional Medical Center, 7 do have non-life-threatening injuries, except for one person whose arm was actually shattered by a bullet and is undergoing surgery. But sadly, the sad news is that 1 victim did die this morning. That 30-year-old woman is a mother. She lived here in Fort Pierce. Police and family telling us that she was at the MLK event yesterday and she was shot as that chaos broke out as she stood at a food truck ordering a meal. Her 6-year-old daughter was with her and saw it all, according to her family. That little girl went to school this morning not knowing that her mom didn't make it. Other family members were standing by to give her the tragic news this afternoon. The victim was a cosmetologist who grew up here in Fort Pierce, and her family tells me they are still just overcome with shock. I'm going to have much more information on the victim, who she was, and what we know about her, as well as some new insights into the investigation that I've learned this afternoon. That's all coming up tonight at 5 and 6. In Fort Pierce, I'm Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News. Tiffany, back to you.
All right, Terry, thank you. And of course, all of our hearts have been so heavy thinking about that little girl probably having just the most amazing time here with her mom, and for all of that to turn so quickly. Our thoughts and prayers certainly with the victim's family today. Deputies are also telling us that this area has seen a rise in gang violence, and it really is a problem that's affecting the Treasure Coast. Deputies confirming again to us that multiple guns were used in this shooting yesterday. Investigators were back here at the scene today looking for more evidence. You can see in this drone video, these are crews from the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office, the ATF. They are looking for any remaining evidence. As we've previously reported, the Sheriff's Office says 2 other recent shootings in Fort Pierce were also gang related, and a man did die in one of those shootings. I want to bring in now our Jade Jarvis. She continues our live team coverage this afternoon because, Jade, you have been talking with community and city leaders about this rise in gang violence. Jade?
Yeah, that's right, Tiffany. Right now, I am live outside of Fort Pierce City Hall, where the City Council is set to meet in just about an hour. But earlier this afternoon, I spoke with Reggie Sessions. He is a lifelong resident of Fort Pierce, and he served the city as a city commissioner for 22 years. He says he is devastated by what happened at the park last night, and he says he saw it coming from the moment he saw the size of the crowd at that park. Now, Sessions says he lives just a few blocks away from the park, and last night he was driving to the grocery store and saw the huge crowd, and there was so much traffic it was hard to get in and out of the area. He said it was like a walking time bomb waiting to explode. Then an hour and a half later, he says he heard 20 rounds of gunfire. He says the shooting, unfortunately, wasn't shocking to him because of the history of shootings and 911 calls here at Ellis Park. The St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office confirming this was the result of gang violence, something Sessions says has been getting worse and worse here in Fort Pierce.
What happened here yesterday is a prime example. It speaks for itself. A community as small as Fort Pierce, to have the magnitude of crime as if it's a Miami or Fort Lauderdale makes no sense. And it's just getting worse. And until people put their foot down and the community come together and we get our law enforcement on board working coupled with the people, it's not going to get any better.
Now, Sessions says the answer is not to cancel events like the one last night because the youth and the community really need them. But of course, they don't need the violence that comes along with them. He says he wants to see more of a security presence and more police presence, and he thinks that would have discouraged what happened at the park last night if there was more of that security and police there. For now, live in Fort Pierce, Jade Jarvis, WPBF 25 News. Tiffany.
Jade, thank you. The St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office and the Fort Pierce Police Department, they are working together to try to solve this case. They want to ask the public if you know anything about what happened here yesterday at this MLK Day event. They're asking you to call Crime Stoppers. The number is right here on your screen. You see it 1-800-273-8477. If you were here yesterday and you saw just one little thing that you think might be helpful, they're asking you to please call. Meanwhile, we do have more coverage online at WPBF.com. You can watch the entire St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office update and find the latest information on the investigation.